with your life after football, I have several friends that have had bad experiences with the NFLPA. So, with your experience, what about the NFLPA needs to be corrected to support retired NFL athletes?
It's pretty simple. I mean, it's always been the case. It's always been fought for by the alumni, and that is, time medical benefits or guaranteed contracts. So that can resolve it, just moving forward, period. If they would ultimately and finally, fight for what they told me in the union meetings when I was a union rep, that we were fighting for, and that's the ultimate goal is lifetime medical or guaranteed contracts. You're getting kind of to that point now with some of these tracks. I mean, the money's so extreme, but still you have, an average career length of 3.5 years. And, you only receive benefits if you make it to that fourth year. You have to be on the active roster come game of year 4, and still the average career length in the NFL, even with all the protections, the NFL, so it kind of speaks to a bit more of an intentional act that the game has changed, and they don't have two-a-days anymore. They don't have all these. Their quarterbacks are unbelievably protected. All these other things. You don't have hits over the middle anymore. You don't have the old special teams rules where you could kill somebody almost, literally. And still you have a 3.5 year career length expectancy on an average, which speaks to the NFLPA intently not doing their job, because that career length should have extended past 3.5 years with all the things that we have fought for from the era that I came from. And so, the NFL Players Association just truly neglecting their job, only serving the top 1%. And that's just stayed the case. They really don't care about the average player. And then now look at, and then they pawn off all the things that they should be involved in for players, in NCAA and all these other things where, these kids are getting their NFL crop. That's what it is. It's the minor leagues. And they just completely, avoid any responsibility towards that whatsoever. So it's truly not a union. It is a corporation, and they make clothes, and they, through NFL Players Inc., and then the licensing deals that they do, and they're an entertainment company. And that's it. They are not an agency. They do not represent a union of players. They represent a group of players forced to sign an agreement to play in the National Football League. Because there's just not one player that would sign to be on this union if they were truly trying to be in a union that was working for its employees, the workers that it's supposed to represent. They truly don't do that. I've been denied I don't know how many times on disability claims, and the concussion settlement, and all these things they've allowed to have happen. DeMaurice Smith himself allowed the entire racist agenda to be implemented and continue to go on in the concussion settlement of all people. He negotiated for that and allowed that to happen personally.